Before my spiritual awakening, I believed in God. Okay. I also thought, well, I guess reincarnation is probably true also, right? But how? I didn't understand with my belief system how I could believe in God, but also reincarnation, because don't those negate each other? If there's a God, then there's a heaven and there's a hell, and then you go to one or the other. You don't come back and live again, right? That was my belief system prior to my spiritual awakening. This is my belief. I believe in God, okay? I don't believe in some big bearded man up in the sky who deems everyone to heaven and hell. Now, I may have believed something like that at one point. My beliefs have changed as I have grown and evolved, and my spiritual awakening has unfolded. So I wanted to talk about past lives, and I wanted to talk about God. It's actually quite a common concept, but I wanted to give it to you just the way that I see it. So say there's God, right? And the God that I identify with, whatever God you identify with, put that God, just pluck it right there in that spot, okay? Because your God is your God to you, and my God is my God to me. And to me, all of those gods are the same. They're the same. It just is how you identify with your God, whatever that is. This isn't a religious conference, I promise. My belief is I originate from God. At one point, I was with God. I am a child or offspring or aspect of God. And God looked to me, the me inside, and said, Heidi, my child, I want you to go and experience the world. I want you to go and experience yourself. I want you to go and test your limits. Take a couple laps around life, okay? And find out who you are and what you're made of. And if you're going to stand up for the underdog, or if you're going to tuck your tail and not speak up when you know you need to, these are the things that God said, Heidi, I've got chills right now. God said, Heidi, go into this earth life. Spend as many times as you want. Plan what you want to learn, what you want to do, what you want to experience. Live it, feel it, and come back to me afterwards and let me know how it was, right? I got chills everywhere right now. Guys, I got chills on my face. This is true for me. Take it as it resonates, but this might make some sense to you. So when we part from God and decide, okay, I want to go take some laps around Earth. Okay, that's the way that my guides are giving it to me. We're going to take some laps. And by laps, those are lifetimes. In this first one, I want to experience X, Y, and Z, and I bet I'm up to it, and I'm going to complete everything I need to. And in the first experience, maybe under the veil and here, and life is so hard, and sometimes it's really crazy, right? And I didn't do all the things that I thought maybe I should have done or I wanted to do, right? So God, I'm going to take another lap. So after this lap, I'm going to regroup, right, with God, with my higher self. Okay, because the higher self is the guide in this lifetime. God says, Heidi, I'm going to send you, but I'm going to send you with a lifeline. And that lifeline is the higher self. And that higher self is what connects you to me. And that higher self you can only find inside of you when time is right and you are ready. And you can connect with me anytime. And that will unlock things for you, right? So maybe that didn't happen in that past lifetime. Maybe I was yearning to find that conscious connection with God in the lifetime, and maybe I've just not yet experienced that until now. Who knows? Maybe I've experienced that many times, but other things were left with open ends, loose ends. So I decided, God, I'm going to regroup. Now I really want to focus on this, and I'm going to try it again, right? So I'm going to reincarnate again into this earthly life, experience those past lives, then afterwards regroup with God. Now, my guides are wanting me to say here, guys, this is very important, that when we break off from God, okay, to become us here, there is a piece of God inside of us. We are like God's children, okay? We're taking that with us. That's how this is even possible. And know that it is the same for all of our loved ones in spirit. This message is coming through so strongly that our loved ones in spirit are simply regrouping with God on the other side. When we make it back there, we'll regroup with them, and then we'll incarnate again for another lap together. Do you understand? Those who are grieving out there right now for the loss of loved ones deeply in their heart, this is their past life. This is your loved one's past life. We'll go back, regroup, and we'll see him again in another one. We'll see him when we regroup, and we'll see him again in another life if we choose to incarnate again. So I'm really want to say that to you guys. My guides are coming through with that. Those who are grieving on your past loved ones, this is just their past life that you experience with them, just like you're curious about your past lives now, right? So no, you will meet with them again. You will meet with them again. I've got to give that to you.